Okay, hi everybody. This is the Math 20-1 review, and this is the trigonometry review specifically. This is question 18. Now this is a little bit different than the previous questions here. I'll show you in just a second. If tangent of theta is equal to 0.8, and right there, this is expressed in kind of a bizarre way, and I'm going to have to deal with that in just a second here. Then it says cosine is negative. Okay, well, let's just take a quick look at this here. Eventually, in order for me to really understand how I'm supposed to answer this question, I got to keep reading here. It says, notice I want to find the exact value of sine theta. Well, okay, it's that little phrase there that basically pushes me in a very specific direction here. I really need to take that 0.8 and interpret that as 8/10. Okay, and then I can do that even better than that, because I can cancel out a common factor of 2 there to make that 4/5. So what I've got here is what that first little bit is telling me, okay, is, and remember that because tangent is defined to be the y-coordinate divided by the x-coordinate of whatever point is on the terminal arm, this is telling me that my y-coordinate is 4, my x-coordinate is 5. Now, this may or may not be true. There might be an issue of signs here. We'll see this in a second. The next thing I'm told is cosine is negative. Now let's just take a quick look back at this. The tangent ratio is positive. The cosine ratio is negative. Well, because something is negative here, this can't be in quadrant 1. And tangent is only also positive in quadrant 3. So this has to be a quadrant 3 angle. Okay, this has to be down here. Here's my theta now. And if that's the case, then I was a little bit incorrect with the values here. If I'm in quadrant 3, it turns out these are both negative. Now, they're negative because of where they're located. There's really no other arithmetic making that true. That's just because I know I'm in quadrant 3. So the y-coordinate here is -4, the x-coordinate is -5. If I need to figure out the exact value of sine, the piece that I'm missing right now is r. Okay, so r will be the square root of -4 squared plus -5 squared. Okay, well, -4 squared is going to be 16. -5 squared is 25. Putting that together, that is the square root of 41. Now, that square root of 41 is not going to be simplified nicely at all. So I'm looking for the sine of theta, which in this case is going to be the y-coordinate over the r-coordinate. Now, the y-coordinate we've already established is -4. R is root 41. However, I know there seems to be a lot going on here. I am very likely going to have to rationalize my answer and make this -4 root 41, okay, all over, if I've rationalized the denominator, I've gotten rid of the square root, so that shouldn't be there. That should have just ended up being 41. And that is the exact value, or the exact answer that I'm looking for.